Welcome to Violin Adventures number 138. We get started on our mystery violin, finishing it up. Well, the time has come to take down our mystery violin. I'm going to do a little bit more finishing up on this back. I think I probably won't get all the scratches out, and that's fine because that's just part of its history. But we're going to go ahead, take this down, and get it ready to varnish. We're going to start off with a sealer coat to coat the wood from any varnish sinking in. We're going to start with that and see how it looks. And then we might color it. We might blend the color after. And this is the most important top here, is to get this top sealed. Okay, there's the top. Now this has a very beautiful neck, and I'll show you here. There's the neck. It just got some beautiful marbling in the neck. Now this back doesn't have any varnish on it, but we're going to go ahead and seal it, and then we can put some color on it to try to get it to match the top. Okay, that makes me feel much better. At least the violin is protected now. We'll let this dry, and then we'll see about getting the color in the top. Okay, here is our mystery violin, and the coloring went really well. I just rubbed over some coloring mixed in my sealer coat, and I think it looks really good. So now I want to keep everything very light on here, and because it's a mystery violin and I'm really just going by what I feel it needs, I mixed up a little concoction here of my oil varnish, and I'm just going to rub this in because I want very little, and I just want to add a little more protection. So let's see how it goes. Okay, here it is. So we'll let this dry, and if it's dry enough, in a day or two we'll set it back up and you can hear it again. Look what I found hanging in a maple tree. Next, we're working on the cello. Here's our cello neck, and we've got to take this down some more before we can start carving. So right now I'm finding the center of this. I'm going to mark it all the way around, then find the placement for the fingerboard, and then we can take it to the bandsaw and get it cut down. So I basically need a ruler, a pencil, and calipers. Cello professor there at EKU, Nathan Jasinski, came over and did a bunch of work on our cello back. So we are making great progress.
Let's see if we can get this one.
Here is our mystery violin. The varnish is dry enough that I can set it up since we just only have one coat of oil on here. So here's the back and here's the front, and I think they look good together now. I'm going to stop right here because we want to preserve that good tone, and we'll set this up and see what it sounds like again. So the varnish always adds a little richness to the tone, which I love. So what we've got here is, I think I need to just adjust the bridge. It was a little bit off. I'm going to play it one more time and then just let this guy hang out in the shop for a little bit. Is definitely richer and fuller. It's even more enjoyable to play. So there's our mystery violin. So this cello is looking very nice. We're going to go around now and blend this. And Freddie would love to chat. He has a lot of information to show you.
Hi everyone, I'm Freddie, and I got a lot of pictures to show you today because they're really great. So let's get started. So my first group of pictures these are from Lauren. She went to a museum, and in that museum, they had a violin made out of Legos. That is crazy, but that's also really great. So here you go.
So this is a whole violin made out of Legos, even to the details of the bridge and the scroll and the bow. Somebody did a great job.
Next, a little boy named Nathan wanted to show you all this really cute video. This video he found somewhere on the internet, and we need one of those around here making violins. Yeah, he would be a great friend. So Mr. Thomas Pinch sent in these pictures. He's restoring a beautiful old music box. Look at this. Here you go. I'll have my boss read you about it.
Earlier this year, Mr. Pinch bought this symphonium disc playing musical box, which required cleaning and adjusting. In this first picture, we see that it suffered much water damage at some point, and someone tried to repair it by sticking on tiles. He was able to save the symphonium picture of cherubs and roses, but when it got to getting those tiles off, he used a hot iron, but in the end had to break them off piecemeal. Thankfully, there was no damage to the picture on the other side. Under the tiles was a rubbery residue which he was able to scrape off, and once that was cleaned off, he saw the original veneer, which was damaged beyond repair. This last picture shows a beautiful replacement of that veneer just before he's going to varnish it, but that's a great job.
Well, thank you everyone so much for your wonderful projects that you sent in. And if anyone has any more, please feel free to send them in, and I'll put them in my section of the video. Bye!
The Hebrew Minute. Ka'asher enecha yodea ma derek haruach ka'atzamim baveten ha-melea kaka lo Teda et ma'aseh. Ha-Elohim asher ya'aseh et hakol. Since or because you do not know the way of the Spirit, also how the bones grow in the womb fully, even so you do not know how God works, who made everything or all. If you know where this is found, please leave it in the comments below. It might be a little tricky. Well, here it is, Friday afternoon. Let's go inside and see what's going on. Here's the shop. At the cello table, we've got the cello back really taking shape. So we've gone around this a couple times. So this is going a little bit faster than I planned, which is really delightful. Oh, here is the cello scroll. And I needed to get some tools that were just a little bigger for the bigger scroll. So I got these sharpened up, and I'm really happy. Now we can really crunch away at that wood. And this is just a real interesting instrument that comes in for a little bit of setup. We closed up the seams that were open, and this is called a viola da terra. And it has 12 strings, so we're waiting for strings to come in so we can set this beautiful instrument up. Over here is our mystery violin hanging out in the shop here. I need to just play it a little bit more, and then it's just going to go into the showroom. Thank you so much for watching and for all your wonderful comments, for your thumbs up, and thank you to all the new subscribers. We're getting closer. Well, until next time, God bless you. Bye.